I just want to really highlight this because nobody seems to quite get this, okay? I've seen a lot of people doing videos on this. All planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator have radio comms, GPS, so on and so forth. All planes take off, all planes fly, all planes land, right? That is not the key selling point of this. It's the persistence of the aircraft that is important here. And nobody seems to be highlighting it. It really drives me nutty. So we're going to try again. And see if I can actually get this started up. Excuse me, I'm so unwell. Right, so in our current condition, which is new, maybe that's why. Maybe everything is so tight, so brand new, that there is no area for anything to be broken. Literally no movement there whatsoever. Okay. So if we go back in and we go auction, this will reset the persistent state of your aircraft. Are you sure? Yes. So now, theoretically, it should now be an aircraft that's not in perfect state, not in perfect condition. Brake is damaged. Maybe that's why the brake is permanently on. Although it doesn't make sense because that's the right-hand brake. That would actually explain why I couldn't get the brake off if the brake was broken. It's saying that the aileron on this side is a little bit broken. Rudder elevator looked to be fine. Engine, let's inspect it. See, look, oil pump is a little bit out. The magneto is not working. Engine analyzer, right. Let's see if we can start her up. We'll go round again and I'll do it again. Fuel on. On. We have fuel. Sorry. Back it a little bit more. Just put the handbrake on. Primer. There we go. So you can hear that this engine is slightly less happy. You can see that we're already rotating to the left. This plane just wants to go. So we're just going to sit here for a second, alright? We're going to take a quick look at the airframe maintenance, right? So the brake is damaged. Sorry, I'm so ill. And the left aileron is damaged. But that's it, right? But that is going to significantly affect my ability to fly and steer and everything else, right? And we're going to try and break it even more, so let's go. I think there's enough runway to my left to take off. Maybe if I put the flaps down fully we could do it. No head tracking, so I'm sorry if I pull out on anyone. Gear up. Flaps up. Okay. Let's climb to 500 feet and then we'll turn and we'll get some speed up. We'll deploy the flaps at a ridiculous speed. We'll come back round and we'll just try and break something else. My aim here, as it was in the previous video, is to break something. Because that's the whole point of this aeroplane, is to show you that it's got persistence. I I don't understand these videos that say, you know, look how pretty it is and look how it flies, and it's like, yeah, all planes look pretty and fly. There's nothing unique about that. 500 feet, a little bit off. Woo! Wind kicking in. Get down. Right, we're doing 200 knots. At no point should I be deploying the flaps fully right now. Flaps deployed. Landing gear down. Now I'll slow down. Okay. Theoretically, both of those actions should have done some damage to the aeroplane. So I had an update from A2A, who said that it's very difficult, almost impossible in fact, to break the landing gear on a Comanche because it's such a powerful landing gear that you can literally throw it at the floor and it will survive. Having said that, it's not been modelled yet, but it is coming. So my attempts to break it the other day, A, were too gentle, B, pointless because it won't actually let you do it like that. So I can literally just slam this into the ground like this. That's no problem at all. Having said that, it doesn't feel very happy, does it? Look at the way it's behaving. Look at that. You don't see that from any other aircraft, do you? Flailing about like a lunatic. I love it. Right, let's take off. Full flaps. Gear up. Bear in mind I've been flying a 152 for the last couple of months, so having landing gear at all is a bit of a foreign entity to me. Right, we'll go round, we'll try and kill those flaps again. Right, we're doing 200 knots. At no point should I be deploying the flaps fully right now. Flaps deployed. Landing gear down. Now I'll slow down. Okay. Theoretically, both of those actions should have done some damage to the aeroplane. You can hear the wind buffeting the plane. It's beautiful. Okay. We'll pull off, we'll see if we've done any damage. That's all I'm trying to do, is just damage the plane. Inspect. No! God damn it. Okay, I was doing, I think, about 180 knots when I deployed the flaps and the landing gear, and it didn't break either of them. Now, hopefully A2A will come back to me and look at this, because I know they told me that can't currently break the gear because it's not implemented. So I'm wondering how much is implemented and how much is not implemented, because here I am deploying the flaps well over the speed I should be deploying the flaps. No problem at all. Didn't cause any issues, which is a bit disappointing, since that's what I'm trying to sell this aircraft on, is the fact that over time it does. Left bit green toes a little off. I wonder if we could check that actually. Let's just try and check that. Let's see if I can. Second. Flaps up. Small bit. Fuel. Okay, gravy. So RPM at 1500. Let's put the handbrake on so we don't roll off. So RPM is bang on 1500. I'm going to swap to left. You hear it? That's the magneto failing. That's both. Switch to right. So the right drops by 100 RPM, which is perfectly normal. You can see that the left RPM is really faltering. Let's see. See that the left magneto is faulty, so we were expecting this. But if you don't bring up this board and you just go through the startup checklist, you should notice this, that the left magneto is low. And that's what people should be selling about this aircraft. All aeroplanes look lovely, they all fly, they all land, they all sound great. This one I think sounds better than most, so that should all be fine. There's another thing that doesn't work. I don't quite know how to check this. The oil pressure looks fine. Oil pump is a bit damaged. So I'm not entirely sure where I would be able to show you that that is the case, but it is the case. Go to the engine analyzer. Let's just bring the revs right down to 1000 PM. Now, did you hear it misfire there? I think it's number 2 carb? Yeah, number 2 looks like it's failing on me. Bring it down a little bit lower. Yeah, number 2 looks like the one that's failing. More often than not. Okay, see all the blue smoke that's coming out of number 2? Again, a very good indication. Now if we go outside, is there going to be a bit of blue haze coming off there maybe? No? It's a shame. I was hoping to see a little bit of blue trail smoke coming through. Okay. So let's just go back to the engine, and we can see that yes, it was number 2. I know you think I probably looked at that first, but I actually didn't. But anyway, yeah, that's what I want to highlight. Is, you know, the aircraft is brilliantly modelled to act and behave and be an aircraft that breaks down and needs maintenance. And the only way, if everybody I've seen is flying it on new, including myself, because I didn't know it was there until after I made that video. But everybody I've seen is flying it on new. What you want to do is change it to used or even auction. I think this is brand new, brand spanking new, straight out of the workshop, as in, you know, Piper had just built it yesterday, giving it to you brand new. Used is, you know, this bloke's had it for 5-10 years or 15-20 years and he's sold it on to you. And this one is like, you know, this plane is old. This plane has not necessarily been looked after in the best possible way, and there are some issues with it that you have to deal with. Battery looks fine. Else looks okay. 12.8 amps. Not sure if that's high or low. But, yeah, I think everything is bloody amazing. I'm just a little bit surprised and a little bit frustrated that it didn't break the flaps or the landing gear when I deployed them. Yeah, now they did say that the landing gear is not currently modelled. It didn't say that the flaps are not currently modelled, so they should have broken. I mean, there is a chance. It's not like 100% guarantee if you deploy your flaps over speed. they will break, but there is a chance. Should be some indication of damage has been caused, I would think. I'm a little disappointed in that, but you know, it's early days. Going to be loads of patches for this, and it's just going to get better. So that is why you should buy the Comanche, guys. Wondering why you should buy the Comanche? It's not because it looks beautiful, sounds fantastic, and it flies better than any other plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator, or realistically than any other plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator. They're all good reasons, but they're not the main reason to buy this plane. The main reason to buy this plane is because it has a persistent engine and, well, theoretically, airframe. Maybe not 100% implemented yet, but hopefully coming very, very soon. And that, for me, is what makes this plane so special. So I'm hoping they do sort that out. Right. That's enough of my moaning. I need to go blow my nose and have a lead sip. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment below. See you in the next one. Take care.